You know, I don't have a whole lot of time, so um, with this passport bro movement that's going on right now, man, it's all about being fed up. That's all it is, man. The passport bros are venturing out into different countries looking for companionship, man. That's all it is. You know, you get fed up after a while, man, because American women, they want to, they want something for nothing. They want you to be traditional, but they don't want to be traditional. You see what I'm saying? You know, they want you to be making six figures. You got to be this. You got to be 6 foot tall. You know, I don't care what nobody says, man. The dating apps did all this shit. Women didn't have all this, you know, crazy ass requirements. You see what I'm saying? Before the dating apps, the dating apps allow women to customize what they want in life, man, and weed out all the other motherfuckers, that they don't want. But yet they end up miserable in the end because they got so many options that that they don't know how to make up their minds. You see what I'm saying? When you have a whole lot of options to choose from, you're not gonna be serious about your options. You're not gonna be serious about relationships. You're not gonna be serious about marriage. When you got a whole lot of options, you're just, going around. That's what it was all about, bro. You know, it's the hookup culture. What do you think? What, that's why men are going overseas, man, because they've been deprived of a relationship for so long. You know, just going around not being serious. I remember when I was dating before the pandemic, boy, I was desperate, bro. I was fucking working out at the gym, eating right, eating correctly. I was taking steroids to get low percentage body fat. I was fucking desperate. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Because when I was overweight, man, women didn't really want to have nothing to do with me back when I was like just fat. All of a sudden when I dropped weight, that's when, women started looking at me differently, especially the ones that was turning me down and just trying to get away from me and shit like that, man. And all of a sudden, life got better when I lost the weight. But it was still a whole lot of ghosting going on. You see what I'm saying? Women were just not being serious. They were just really being picky and this and that, this and this. So then, men got together, especially black men, got together and formed passport bros, because the women here, they don't take relationships seriously. So we don't take them seriously. You think I take women seriously here in America no more, bro? I don't take none of these hoes seriously because you women don't want to be serious. And, and this is the reason why, America is taking a population hit. You see what I'm saying? Nobody's procreating, nobody's getting married, nobody's in serious long term relationships. It's a bunch of people just hooking up, man, and a wrong move. The female, she's so quick to move on. I remember when I was dating, and I was like, damn, these females, they so quick to move on. It's like, god damn, you have one little argument or you have one little, you know, mishap or something like that. This female disappears. I'm like, how can we take you American women seriously when you don't take yourself seriously? I don't take American women seriously no more. And that's why men are going overseas because these women, they're ready for a relationship, ready for to be serious. And over here in America, they're not ready for nothing. And these women, they want something for nothing, bro. They don't want to earn a relationship. They don't want to get in that gym and work out. You see what I'm saying? They don't want to eat correctly, but they want a high value man. But they don't want to lose the weight. Get your fat, tubby ass up out here. You know what I'm saying? Get your fat ass in that gym. These women, they make me sick in America, bro. And it's time to move on. That's why men are flocking to like the Philippines and Thailand. I kind of hate that Zoom to Thailand is really pumping up Thailand because he's not really blowing up the spot like that, but he really, I mean, he is, but he's not. Because Thailand, you gotta have some type of stability to stay there. You can't just stay there. You know, they're not handing out relationships. I mean, they're not handing out jobs to like foreigners like that. You see what I'm saying? When you come into the country and shit, you know. But men are flocking to these Asian countries, Thailand, the Philippines, even some dudes are in Cambodia and shit. They're flocking to these countries, man. They flocking to Brazil too, and the Dominican Republic. So these dudes are going out of the country looking for women to either have sex with or to marry. Most of the time, a lot of these dudes, they go over there, they just want to have female company. That's it. But here in the West, these females, out of the dating market, but you could tell, man. Can you hear me? You probably guys probably can't even hear me. Anyway, what I'm saying is, dudes are being starved out of the date market. Hard to get a relationship going. Dudes is fucking desperate. So this is what's happening right now. In America, is that dudes are leaving the country. Men are leaving the country in droves too. It's not like the whole. I mean, it's not like there's a little bit of men or a few men, bro. There's thousands and thousands of men getting their passports and moving to another country and trying to stay out there. You know, it's gotten that bad. Dating has gotten that bad. It's the women, bro. They don't want to. They don't. They want something for nothing. All these high ass requirements and demands and shit. You know, and like I said, man, a lot of these females they quick to move on from me. Like I said, when I was dating before the pandemic, these females, if you even sneezed wrong, they would disappear and ghost you just like that. If they find something they don't like about you, you see what I'm saying? They find anything that they don't like about you, they'll just next. Okay, I'm done. That guy's, you know, that's what I'm saying. It's like they don't do that, and over there in other countries, man, they don't next you hella quick like that. Matter of fact, they get really clingy on you. You know what I'm saying? They get attached very easily in other countries. It's the opposite. You see what I'm saying? And you're just struggling. You go out on dates, and then a chick she'll ghost you because maybe she felt like you was hiding something. You see what I'm saying? Or she saw your car or something like that. Oh, I didn't like his car. His car was not as new, so I'm gonna pass him up. This is what was happening in the dating market. So dude said, man, go outside the country, like, bro, like these women are a lot more serious about relationships and marriages, and you know what I'm saying. And you get access to sex on the regular. That's another thing, man. When you're outside of the country, you got access to sex on the regular, which is much needed for men, man. Men gotta have access to sex on the regular. It's for your mental health, your well-being. You're more productive when you're having sex on the regular. You know what I'm saying? You're feeling good. You know, you know what I'm saying? You're in better moods and stuff when you're having sex on the regular. When you're not having sex, bro, you are not a good person to be around as a man. You see what I'm saying? And these women, they'll try to like starve the sex. It's like, what? Come on, man. These women out here, they'll hold the sex from you because so many men have been coming in and out of their lives, especially these single mothers. You know, so many men have been coming in and out of their lives, just pumping and dumping. So they won't give up the sex to you on the first like fucking 2 or 3 dates and shit. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna like wait hell long for a fucking single mother. No, thank you. You know, and then you get the bottom of the barrel trash here online in America. You know, you get women who don't work out. I'm like, damn, how's that possible? Uh, Yin and yang. What's really going on, right? You're like, okay, well, if I work out and I take care of my body, I think my woman should too. I don't want to be some big buff dude walking around with a fat chick. It's just not. That's not. She don't fit my lifestyle. She don't like. We two different people and shit. You see what I'm saying? So I say, well, I gotta have some standards too as a man. Like there's certain things I don't want to accept. It's like I don't want to accept women who don't work out and eat correctly. I mean, I don't get me wrong, I eat junk too, man, but I exercise and I try to eat healthy. I try to put broccoli on my plate any chance I get, even if I'm eating ribs or you know what I'm saying, or steak or whatever. I try to put broccoli there, some type of green, some type of nutrients on my plate. You know, fat chicks, best believe they do not like broccoli. Come on, man. Let's just get real. You know, and there's so many fat women that feel like they deserving of your attention online. It makes me sick, man. It makes me sick. It makes me want to vomit. I find fat women disgusting, bro. Hard to lay down with one. And I feel like this fucking society, it'll force you it'll force feed you and shit. And you like, God damn, I'm so horny. I might as well take this fat chick on her offer. Shit. I can't get the other ones, the ones with the nice bodies and titties and stuff. That's another thing too, bro. You know, you got a nice body, right? You work out, you jack, you swole, but you can't get a female with a nice body at least. I can't get a woman with a nice big ass and some titties and stuff. Well, when my body's in check, but her body's not in check, it's like, come on, man. Why do you have to settle for less? That's why dudes are getting passports and leaving, man. You know what I'm saying? Leaving. And when you look at some of these YouTubers, automatically when they get to like Thailand, women flock to them real quick. They get a girlfriend real quick, quick, fast, in a hurry. Like you come here to the Matrix, automatically when you land here, a 3 month drought, a 4 month drought, a 5 month drought. It's like, come on, man. There's no such thing as a drought, you know, outside the Matrix. Now, lately, I've been watching Zoom to Thailand and this other guy. I forget his name. Damn, one YouTuber. I've been watching the beef and shit between them two. And the one YouTuber that talk hella fast, I forget his name. Shit. So I've been watching the beef between them two, and the dude, the what's his name? Can't think of the guy's name that's beefing with Zoom to Thailand right now. But he got a point, you know, because he was talking about how like Pattaya is the slut capital of Thailand, basically. Bunch of freelancers and hoes walking around and shit and selling their bodies. Like, yeah, there's a whole lot of like hookers and prostitutes in Pattaya. Um, Women in Thailand have to sell their bodies, man, because there's no opportunity for women in the corporate world in Thailand. There's no job opportunities like that. They keep women down in Thailand. They don't let women become all independent and shit because they see what happens here in the West when women become independent and they feel like they don't need men no more. They see what happens. It puts the man at a disadvantage. It does. It really does. You know, when women are, strong and independent, it puts the man at this disadvantage. But when you keep women down and don't give them opportunities, okay, uh, it 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 it, it puts women at a disadvantage and it puts men up. So it forces women to sell their bodies to men that they normally wouldn't give the time of day to if they were independent. You see what I'm saying? So I'd rather be where I got an advantage and I got the edge, which is Thailand. And some dudes are afraid that Thailand might turn into the Matrix. Nah, it's not gonna do that. It's never gonna do that. Thailand would never become 100% westernized. Now these females they can act westernized, but it'll never be where you're at a disadvantage. Where women are, strong and independent and don't need a man. It'll never turn into that because of the system that they put in place there in Thailand. So if you're thinking that Thailand will turn into the Matrix, no, it will never do. Because as long as they're having the women there depending on men for financial support, it'll never become the Matrix. You see what I'm saying? It will never turn into the Matrix. It'll never be, all westernized and shit like that. So you don't have to worry about these places turning into the Matrix. These women, they need men out there. They depend on you. In the West, they don't depend on men for financial support because all the opportunities that the West provides women with. You see what I'm saying? Here in the West, women got a whole lot of opportunity to make their own money. They don't have to sell their bodies and stuff, even though they do here anyway. They sell their bodies and stuff. But there's a lot of opportunity in the corporate world, a lot of job opportunities that women can take advantage of here in the West. So they don't need men no more after they got them opportunities. You see what I'm saying? But that really destroys the attractiveness for women here in the West when they got that opportunity to make more than a man. You see what I'm saying? So men don't like that, here in the West. So they're going overseas. They're going to like, Colombia, Brazil, where women don't have any opportunities or as many. They don't have as many opportunities out there. There are some opportunities, but it's not as many. You know what I'm saying? A lot of discrimination out there in the workplace with women. They keep, like I said, man, in Thailand, they keep women down. They keep the fucking boot on women's neck. Okay? They don't let them rise above too much. Okay? I even hear women say, "I'm glad I'm living in America." Shit, over there, man, gotta sleep with women, gotta sleep with men you normally won't sleep with, and shit like that. Well, you know what? I'd rather be over there where I got the advantage, and you have to deal with me because I got the money, and you depend on my money, you depend on my dollar. Like I said, as long as they're keeping women out there depending on men, it'll never become like the Matrix. Trust me. Now, the only thing is, there's a lot of foreigners going into Thailand, in the Philippines, stuff like that. You got to compete with other foreigners. That's why foreigners don't really talk to other foreigners out there like that. Because once they see another foreigner, they're like, "Oh shit, here come my competition right here." So they don't, they don't even talk to each other. A lot of the times in the Philippines or in Thailand, other Americans. I know I wouldn't be talking to other Americans out there. If I was in the Philippines, man, I'd be trying to stay away from all the foreigners. I don't want to be around other foreigners. If I was in the Philippines or if I was in Thailand, I would be like, no, I don't want to. I don't want to talk to any foreigners. Please get up out my face. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? You know, but the dating scene in America has gotten way out of hand. It has got, you know, it has gotten so bad that it's causing this passport bro movement. Like I said, the passport bro movement ain't nothing but a reaction to the dating market that's going on right now. The way the dating scene out here is. You see what I'm saying? It ain't not that ain't nothing but a reaction. It's like a reflex when you're in boxing and shit. Somebody throws a punch and you react to it, right? You get out of the way or you duck or you dodge it, right? It's the same thing with the dating scene. Dating scene started getting really, really bad after 2012. When Tinder hit the when Tinder hit the market, it became worse. I mean, it was already going downhill, but it got really, really bad. I remember my droughts were getting longer when Tinder came out, bro. I remember that year I couldn't even get like a date, or I was like having droughts and shit. And I noticed that only fat women were coming after me and shit. And I was just like, damn, what the fuck is going on? You know, I worked at this mall, being a mall cop and shit. And the chicks there that I liked, they didn't like me. But the chicks that liked me, I didn't like them. A whole lot of fucking mismatch bullshit going on. Because these women, they want to date up. They want to date men who are above them in looks and shit. I can see females who are inferior to me in looks looking at me, and I'm like, yuck. Like older women, women who are like 50 and shit. I am not attracted to women who are 50. Okay, I'm 43. I don't want to have nothing to do with females that are older than me, bro. This a sight of a woman, a 50-year-old woman, it, naked makes my fucking skin crawl. You know what I'm saying? Just the sight of a older woman with her clothes off, it just makes me ugh. No, thank you. Just like a lot of these women who are in their 20s, they're not really dealing with men in their 40s unless they got some money. You see what I'm saying? You know, I can't remember the last time I had like a 20 something year old girlfriend here in America. Now, when I was Gym Max to the fullest, right? When I was Gym Max to the fullest, I went out with a 20 something year old girl, but it was very hard to keep her. You know, I told you guys this story over and over again. Time I got left up in the hotel in a fetal position, dick all hard, unsatisfied, and I was like, man, this will never happen like in Thailand or in Brazil. These females got way too many fucking goddamn options. I mean, for you to fucking leave, a dude in a hotel somewhere, that let me know that you got other options out there. You know, when a female ain't got no other better options, she gonna stick right by you. You see what I'm saying? If you her best option. But apparently, I guess I wasn't her best option, so she got up and left right in the middle of us cuddling and shit. Fuck that bitch, bro. Fuck that bitch. Tell you, these women, man, they are not going to change, and it's not going to get any better with the dating scene. And I can see it getting worse throughout the years. And why I say that it's going to get worse because they're going to keep on coming out with more dating apps and shit, trying to make things better, but really you're just making things worse. Anyway, I'm in this video, man. Just want to get on here and vent and shit, man, because you know I see the signs, man, writing on the wall. You know, I see the sign writing on the wall, and you know, it has, you know what, this dating scene has frustrated the shit out of me throughout the years, and that's the reason why I decided to get my bread right because I was frustrated, you know, sexually frustrated, tired of the ghosting. You know, I was getting ghosted when I was out there dating. You see what I'm saying? And I was ghosting too, man. I ghosted a few women because they were below me in looks. They were fat or whatever, and I ghosted them. I ghosted this one black girl because she was just getting too serious, too goddamn, quick. I told you guys about the female that was, following me and shit to look at my car to see if I had a nice car. You guys remember that story, right? You know, she thought I had bread because I had took her out to a fancy meal and shit, right? And the moment she saw my card, and she got mad. I was riding in a fucking. At the time, I was riding in a Toyota or something like that. I think it was a black Toyota. Yeah, I had the black Toyota, and she was upset. I'm like, bitch, you gold digging bitch. You know what I'm saying? The women have become more gold digging too nowadays. They just all about what you got. When I was out there at the bars and stuff, meeting women, the first thing would come out their mouth. So, what you do for a living? All the time. And I was just like, damn, I ain't never been asked that so many times in my life. Them dating apps is ruining everything, bro. They need to like ban those shits. They need to ban those motherfucking dating apps, man. But they ain't gonna do that. Their dating apps is bringing in too much money, and that's what this country is all about, money, bro. They're not caring about anything else. They don't care about the people here that live here in America, the American people. They care about that dollar. That dollar is their god, man. They don't care how many men dating lives they ruin, or how many men's sexual dating life they ruin. They want that fucking dollar. And then you got all the Chads and Tyrones who are going around fucking all the women, and these women are getting spoiled, and that's all they think they want is Chad and Tyrone. Like I said, man, you go on TikTok, there's so many women, average and above, out here complaining about Chad and Tyrone, uh, about Chad and Tyrone dissing them and ghosting them, and not wanting to commit and shit like that. It's like, bruh, this shit is getting worse. Chad and Tyrone is cornering the dating market for sure. And I told you, I know a guy who's a Tyrone, and he's fuck. I mean, a Chad. I can't even talk. I know a guy that's a Chad. Chad. You see what I'm saying? I gotta go, man. I'm tired. I'm stuttering and shit, man. You guys have a good day. Peace out. Take care and bless. I'm out.